we're live. Hello, everyone. We're here. Chris McNally fan
Hello.
with Chris and Christina and me. And we're going to say hi until we get everybody in ready to chat about Heaven. Now, Heaven premiered in July of 2019, I think.
Mm-hmm. I
And
know it was in the
so, yeah,
summer.
yes. And we are doing it for this month. And while we're sitting here getting our people organized, next month is 3 bed, 2 bath, 1 ghost.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
That'll be exciting.
Yes, that is.
I thought I have my water, but I thought because Cal, this is not,
Oh,
this is sparkling. Since Cal, has a bottle of champagne. It is champagne, right? Not wine.
Yeah, I think he said it was champagne. And
Yeah.
yes.
I'm going to look. I can't even open up this, which I think is hilarious. I'm going to have some while we're waiting, but it's sparkling cider because I don't drink.
I
Not
bought some apple cider.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. It's not a moral. It's not because of morals or anything. My body can't handle it.
ooh.
Woohoo.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Cheers. Look, your Chris McNally fan thing.
I got my
Cheers.
tea.
Mm.
It's almost gone.
Oh, it's really good. All
I have
right.
ginger ale. I'm wearing my Chris freaking McNally shirt.
That's cute. That's so cute. Chris, Jennifer says as we're all popping in, Jennifer says hello. She says she loves your glasses.
Me?
Whose glasses?
Christina, love your
Oh,
glasses.
mine?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And Curry's everybody's saying how they got to rewatch it. And oh, this is funny, Lillian. I was just talking about that fire. I'm going to show some pictures
Oh,
of fire.
yes.
Yes, I was going to talk about that hotness. Arlene saying, hello, everyone. I just finished watching Heaven again, even though they changed things around from the book. Still loved it. Arlene, I was like, young reading all of B.C. Andrews stuff. I have to say the very
Yes.
first series wasn't my favorite, but everything else after that was my favorite.
Yeah, I was a pretty big fan of that book, the whole series. I read a whole bunch of that
My
back in
mother
the day.
she wouldn't purchase them for me. So I would have to wait at the library and be on the list of when the next one was coming out. And
Well,
then
see, my sister was a big fan of hers, and so whenever she was done reading the books, then she let me read them. And so that's how I got to be a fan.
yeah, but then I started working and I save up my own money. I'm like, I'm going to buy them myself, Mom. And she's like, okay, but I'm not for you. And so I had to buy them myself.
I will have to admit I didn't read any of them.
That's okay. They're different. The movie is different because Cal
Oh,
is
yeah.
very different from the books. In the books,
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then, then again, the books are always different than the movies or the shows, the series.
Yes. All right. So, I thought before we get started with everything, I just wanted, I chose some, photos, and these are photos that, our own members would share. And one that's Tanya's was actually a clip, like she had a little clip on there. And I like them because his character is, I know this is creepy, but I found him to be so delicious in this movie.
I love his glasses.
Oh,
Yes, I did too.
I
Go ahead, sorry.
just thought he was like, oh my gosh, the character himself, just the way he moved and all, and he talked and I don't know, but he was really creepy when you think about it. So what does that say about me, dear God? Okay, Christina, is this your edit?
No.
Okay, I don't know whose edit this is. I thought it was yours. So it says sitting at a desk in the movie Heaven, he was a writer. Oh geez. I hope people are paying attention. Jennifer said he was seductive. You know what, Jennifer? You're spot on, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
And this is him in the car. And there's even another photo of him in the car. And he kind of has that little creepy face that he makes sometimes, that funny, like sarcastic. And I didn't get a clip of that, but I love, this is a good scene. This is another one of that just once in a while his little creepiness comes through. And
It's
this is definitely, yeah, Tanya had them dancing, and I thought that was so hilarious because, and this is like funny scene to me because he's supposed to be typing and working, and she's supposed to be cleaning, and here they are dancing.
But, I really liked that part of the movie, where they're dancing together and cleaning at the same time. I don't know. I guess because it was a different side of Chris.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really see Chris dancing and, having fun.
dances in every movie, doesn't he?
He does, but this was a different, like
This
he was.
This was a seductive
Yeah, this was like a
dance.
fun type of dance, and I don't know. I really liked seeing that side of him.
Before we move on, I wanted to. Here we go.
Also, that was a pivotal part of the movie.
It was because also when the wife comes back. I won't say her name because it's a question we're going to ask. She comes back, and right away he's typing, and she's cleaning the house.
Yeah.
Arlene says, "I love the dancing while cleaning the house with Heaven Seen." And Susan says, "Chris is the only actor I know who makes you love him and feel for him, even when he's not the best character."
Yeah, even when he's bad, just like he was in Grease, Rise of the
Yes.
Flames.
And Susan is agreeing with that. Robin is agreeing with you, Susan. And this definitely was a playful scene. And then Cindy says, "I felt badly for him, even though he made some poor choices." He did.
Yes.
He definitely did. He definitely did.
To be fair, his wife was not the best. So I can see where he would,
he was she was mentally ill and evil. Now you really don't see, I don't know how other people are seeing it, but if you have a chance, this is something Tanya had made a while back. You have to go, if you want to find it and you're having a hard time, go into the search button and type in Heaven. It will come up. It is worth the search to go back just to see how he played this part.
Yes.
So I think this is what helps you it's creepy, but it's not. He's so, I wish it wasn't
loving. Really. He's very loving, caring.
Gentle, and just even at the very top, the way his hand on her body is so light. The touch is so light. And then the way he turns her over, and it's like very, very romantic.
He really did love her and care for her.
I know.
And
well, it shows in later movies.
Yes.
Or episodes or whatever you want to call them. And even at the end.
Yeah. And that was done in good taste. That's what Avis is saying. And it was. And Avis is a stickler because Avis doesn't like bad words. We were talking about that, Avis, right?
Well, he opened her up. I mean, like she was very distant, and kind of, shy. And I guess he pretty much, got her out of that rut.
Now, Arlene, you were right. How about the kitchen kiss scene at Kitty's mom's? Chris threw her on the counter. I don't know why I missed that one, but I took a screenshot off of my TV the other day.
Yes, that was
good. Put her up there, threw her up there, and I was like, whoa, I wanted the actress to come on because I want her to give us some details. Okay. Maybe she'll come on another day. And if she does, we'll get the details.
Yeah.
Wait. Cindy says, "Who's your daddy?" Oh my God.
That's good.
All right. Pam says, "I'm here because I'm a Chris McNally fan, but I'm familiar with this movie. Is it called Heaven, and where can I watch it?" Chris, why don't you answer where you can watch it? Because you went on a scavenger hunt yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, you did.
Well, it says that it's on Prime, but I couldn't locate it. It said that it was, where else was it? And I couldn't get to it. But I finally found it on YouTube and watched it on YouTube. And it had the whole movie on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No options.
When I looked, it did say friendly, and then it also it did say friendly, and then it did say if you have Prime. So I don't know, but
well, no, on Friendly it was Lifetime
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Lifetime. What the
'Cause it was
Lifetime movie
originally
app.
on. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
originally on.
if you have the Lifetime movie app.
Yeah.
So the suggestion is, Pam, that you go on to you. It's free. You go onto
Mhm.
YouTube. It's probably bootlegged. Okay. You go onto YouTube and the whole thing is there. You can see it. I hope you know how to work YouTube. Just type in VC Andrews Heaven, because otherwise, if you type in heaven, you'll get other things.
There's
Um,
other heavens out there.
Yes, there's
yes,
many.
there is.
Robin says he's such a strong actor all around in any role he plays. It's true.
Mhm.
I mean, the diversity is amazing. Even though he played two creepy teachers, right? Not teachers, I'm sorry, two creepy guys, one in this movie but not really creepy, and then one in Pink Lady, they were very different. He was cold and gaslighting and a bit of like jerkish, but here he was warm and sweet and seductive, Yeah. So he's always got something going on, and it's different each time, which I love.
Yeah.
This was oh so wrong, but Chris was oh so hot. Yes, Cindy. Yes, Lillian. She's talking to Pam, said I watched it on YouTube this afternoon. Yes, YouTube.
Mhm.
Lillian's got all capitalized.
Mm-hmm.
How old was the girl supposed to be? I know she was still in high school.
I think she said she was 16 or 17.
16, yes.
Well, how old was her sister? Her sister must have been a year younger then.
I think so.
What, they were pretty close in age in the
Yeah, they were.
and it was a Lifetime movie. You're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki said she watched it on Lifetime and recorded it so I can watch it anytime I want.
Oh,
Yeah. And Pam's saying thank you. Oh, okay. So Arlene, I didn't get to that, but let's roll right into it. Arlene is pointing out some people that were on the not okay, let me rephrase this. There are some One Calls the Heart alum on there. Joanna Newmarch is on there.
yes.
Cindy Busby,
Mhm.
but Cindy Busby was only in like a one or two episodes. Was it two episodes? I think of One Calls the Heart, but she makes an appearance on there. Another one is David James Lewis or David Lewis. He's the one who's the Mountie who can't stand Mountie Nathan, but he has a part in there. But who had a bigger part and was the creepiest of all creeps was the Rev. Remember the Reverend? That is Todd Thompson, who's such a
I think
Mhm.
he's in other episodes or movies that follow this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And Max Lloyd Jones, he's in it too. So there's quite a few. Pretty cool little piece of trivia there.
Yeah.
well, When Calls the Heart does have a large cast to begin with.
Oh,
And
yeah. Yeah, it
disperse
does.
to everything and anything, or they bring them in. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was 16 and Fanny was 14. I knew they were pretty
Okay.
close in age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Thank you,
Avis liked
Carrie.
his, I'm sorry.
I said thank you, Carrie.
Yes. And Avis liked his car.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
got 15 and 16. There was a lots of When Calls the Heart alum in the series. Yep. Yes, there was.
Mm-hmm.
And he definitely, it's like, talk about good acting. What about Todd? I mean, Todd has done all kinds of things, and he was so I could see him. There's this one thing with the door. I can hear the door shut, the creaking of that door. When he's such a gross man.
Yeah.
Yeah, in order for them to get to be that creepy acting and keep
Mhm.
acting, bringing it out in a character, they
Yeah.
have to do a spectacular job at their acting to get
Yeah.
it there.
Yep, he's a goodie. Todd is a good actor. Okay, Heaven had never celebrated her birthday before. I know, and that's why they did the whole champagne and all of that good stuff. What were some of your favorites, Christina, in the or anything about it that you liked? And
Well,
people,
like I said, I liked,
hold on one second. And as Christina's answering, you can answer too in the comments. Go ahead, Christina.
like I said, I liked the part where Chris and her were dancing, the part where they were cleaning the house and they were dancing and stuff. That was one of my favorite parts. That and I think the part where the car scene and where with her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I like that part too. Those are the two. And of course the steamy the the steamy scene that I can't leave out, obviously. But yeah.
I know.
I think I'm going to go ditto on all three of yours.
Okay.
Those
Yes.
were all highlighted and just
Yeah.
very good scenes. So
I thought that,
and like I
What-
said before, though, the pivoting part of the whole show was when the in the cleaning part when they were dancing and stuff like that, because
Mhm.
she got turned around, she got relaxed a little bit more.
Yeah.
And
She felt a little bit more at ease and
yeah.
with him.
one of the things that it's not that I thought it was my favorite, but I really thought it helped with the whole creepiness of the whole series. You know what I mean? Like it's just so sad and creepy. Is the cinematography was dark and wet. It always felt like it was wet outside, and like maybe I would smell mildew almost. Even her house, even though she was supposed to have a little bit more money, her house was so, I don't know, and she scrubbed it and cleaned it. I don't know. It was just creepy to me. And
they
I
did have several thunderstorms in the movie.
yeah. So I like that. That helped out with the mood. So kudos to those who came up with that. Lillian said the scene at the cemetery when the Rev chastised Heaven for showing her face, she marched right up to him and called him evil. Boom.
Yeah.
Yes. Bathtub scene. Oh, the bad one where she
That
burns
was
her,
sad. There were several sad scenes in there of when of what her mother did, you know, and that bathtub scene was one of them. And then when she's crashing her doll, that was really sad.
Yeah, it was.
She didn't have remembrance of her mother anymore, her real mother.
I know. Avis says, I like the scene where Heaven was rubbing Kitty's feet and Cal was rubbing her shoulders, but Heaven and Cal were mocking Kitty.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny, yeah.
I know. I like when Cal this is Arlene, walked in and saw Heaven stretching to clean, and Cal first noticed her physically, but they both flee from the kitchen and end up running into each other. Yep, I know. I liked when Cal and Heaven were making faces while massaging the wife's feet and back. Yes, that one was yeah. Yep. And then Sydney's like, great minds think alike. Yes. Jean says, I like the scene where he rescued her from the bathtub.
Yes.
That scene. When
she, I mean, in the hot water, and she got out of there. She was red even.
Yeah.
So the makeup people were really good with that.
They were excellent.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they were.
And they really made her look like she was dying too. Do you remember? She looked like she was getting thinner before her eyes. She's a thin woman anyway, but that was just, yeah, that was something. Okay, so do you want to get into some trivia?
Oh yeah, we could do some trivia questions.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Chris, you go ahead. You start.
Okay. I'm just going to go down the page here. How did Cal and Kitty meet?
Yeah, they were a unique match because he was older. I mean, she was older than him, you know?
That's a good one, actually.
I don't remember exactly how much older, but definitely was older.
But how did they meet?
Hold on. We have an answer, but Jenny is saying, hi, everyone. I haven't seen this movie yet, but finally I found it and I'll watch it today. I'm looking forward to seeing this movie. Okay.
Oh,
Good. And Nikki got it right away. She said, ad in the paper. Carrie got it, and Jennifer got it, and Avis got it, and Arlene, everybody got it. Chris, do the line. How's the line go?
Kitty ran a personal ad in the paper, and Cal answered the ad.
Yes.
Can't believe it. Like that was
basically the rest is history.
Yes. Good one. Okay, Nikki, you got it first. All right. What's another one?
Okay. What is Cal's last name?
Oh, let's see. And if you paid attention, you would know. Kitty definitely was older. Yes, Avis, we know. Oh, Jennifer May. She said Denison.
Denison, yes.
Correct, Jennifer. You got it first. Good job. We don't really know too much about Cal's background, though, do we? We don't really get into in the
Yeah.
movie, really tell like if he has. Do we know if he has brothers and sisters or no? We don't really know anything. It's almost like he's an orphan.
Yeah.
Like that's why he was.
Maybe he is, and that just never did come out, and that's why he knows how to treat heaven.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, give us another question. Hit us.
What is Cal's book about?
And so, well, then we're now going to know what his occupation is too, so we could put that out there. What's his occupation and what's his book about?
Yes.
Avis said heaven. Yep. Yep. Avis said it. You're right, Avis. And therefore he's a what? He's a writer, right? A novelist. Avis says novelist. Good, Avis. Good job. You got 2. I know, Avis, you're old, but you're not forgetful. Remember when she kept saying, I'm old, but I'm not dead, or I'm old, or I'm not. So I can never stop that. So he's a novelist. And if I'm not mistaken, he was having a bit of a trouble with his latest story, wasn't he? And then he got very inspired.
He had like a block.
Yeah. He got inspired by heaven.
Yes.
So.
Oh, Arlene, you are correct. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He was a kept man. He was.
Yes. Yeah.
And Avis, she's going, that's right. All right. Who else? What else do we have?
Okay, Christina, go for it.
Okay. What did Cal give her for her birthday?
Heaven.
And where did they go?
Nikki said she'd keep them. Yes. Okay, so it's a 2-part question.
Yes. Where did they go for her birthday, and what did he give her as a gift?
Yeah.
All right. Avis says a book. Lillian says Jane Eyre. Jennifer says Jane Eyre. Avis says a picnic. Nikki says a picnic and a Jane Eyre book. Jane Austen.
No.
What is it?
It's Jane Eyre.
Jane Eyre, yes.
And that one picture you showed even has the book showing.
I know. That's why I was giving away all kinds of things. So we need somebody out in the field. We need somebody that gets it all together.
Yeah. It was a hit.
Almost, Nikki. Sorry, meant Jane Eyre. I know. You can go back and fix it. Hurry up and type it before someone else does. So they were in a picnic in the car out in the field. Isn't that when they have the champagne?
I wouldn't say it was a picnic. You never saw them eating anything, or it really didn't come out as a picnic.
Well, yeah, that's true. They
said they were going on a picnic, but they never brought anything out.
Carrie,
and Kitty was supposed to go, but she didn't.
Carrie got picnic Jane Eyre. So what
else did he give her?
Yes. What else? Did he give her a cupcake?
No.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, he did. I thought he gave her something sweet, a chocolate or a cupcake, something. Did she get a box of chocolates?
I don't know.
No, I don't know why.
But there was something else that he did give her.
Yes.
Kitty threw a fit when she used it.
Yeah. And it's not just a pen and stationery. There's more to that, don't you think?
Yes, there is.
It's very important more. Yep, he had a cake with a sparkler on it. Very good. And something else with it. Wasn't just a pen and stationery. There was more to it.
And
which made it
blew Kitty up.
Yeah.
I like the fact that every time Kitty asked about a question or asked something of what was going on, Cal never lied about anything. He came right out and told the truth. There you go, Avis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avis, you're just burning up the comment section tonight. Penn Stationery.
Mhm.
Carrie's like, Penn Stationery Stamps. Hey, Carrie, what'd you cook tonight? You cooked Chinese the other night, and you made something else the other night. What do you got cooking tonight? Did you get takeout because you're here with us and have time to cook? Yes. And that was so important because she wanted to write to her family. It was like she was this big
Right.
prisoner.
Who was she? Who did she write letters to that Kitty had a fit?
Yeah.
Who was she writing to, and why was she glad she got that she could write to them?
So she basically bought her from her father because she was in love with that's not a question, right? She was in love with the father,
Oh.
Kitty.
Yeah, didn't she have a former relationship with him of some
She
sort?
did, and that's why she hates her so much, Heaven, because he dumped her or really was in love with the mother.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why the father also didn't like Heaven, because she reminded him so much of the mother. Remember that whole scary thing that happened there?
Right.
So
how did she die?
Pardon me?
Yeah. How did she die?
How did she die?
I don't know. How did she die?
Well, that came out in the movie.
It
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
It did.
It did.
And that's why her father hated her.
Yes. Her brother Tom and Logan boyfriend in childbirth.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
of Heaven.
yes. So Kitty buys her, basically. She gives money to what the heck's the father's name? Why do I want to say what is his name? I can't think of what his name is.
I don't remember it.
Oh God.
His name
he was always called Dad.
Yeah. I can't remember.
So someone here did. Angel died in childbirth. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So that's right. She wrote to Luke. She wrote to
Logan.
Yes. And then yes. Luke Castile.
Luke is the father's name.
Yeah.
Yes.
And her brother's name is Tom that she wrote.
Yeah.
And Arlene's saying, and Kitty lost her baby from Luke too, so she couldn't have children from an infection.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So she bought her basically and was
pretty much
in her cuckoo head. Remember all the weird clothes she bought for her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She must have kept getting them because when she first got there, she only had 2 dresses that she
I know.
must have kept buying them for her.
Yeah. And what was it that Kitty did? What was her job?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't know. But she was something with a uniform and a name tag.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was.
I remember that. I remember. Was she a waitress?
Does anybody else know?
I thought she had a dental hygienist.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Dental assistant. That's what it was. And yep, Nikki, she wouldn't let her go to school. She was cuckoo.
Yeah, she was weird.
Cuckoo all around. Yeah.
She wanted her house cleaned.
Yeah, pretty much that's why she wanted her there, just so she would tidy up the house and was very particular about everything. God.
Did Fanny go to school or did the Reverend keep her at home too?
Oh God, I don't know if I don't think she went to, she was probably homeschooled. She had breast cancer. She did. Yep. She died. Yeah. She got cancer. She thought it was like her punishment.
Yeah.
Fanny didn't die.
No.
Fanny's her sister.
Kitty, yeah.
Fanny's her sister. Said, I don't think that the Reverend let her go anywhere. But they said breast cancer was how that's how Kitty dies.
Right.
Kitty's mother was creepy. This is why Kitty was cuckoo, right? Hi, Margaret. You're just coming in. We're about to wrap it up, Margaret. Yeah, it was good. Other than Cal, because we love Chris. What character did you find most interesting?
Heaven.
Yeah, Heaven.
Yeah, I mean, I liked her. I liked
She
her a
was a
lot.
very smart young lady.
She
Yeah,
was.
she was. Yeah. I thought she was smart. She had a good head on her shoulders. She knew what she wanted.
Mhm.
She was at first she wasn't as strong, but then she got stronger and she got, more confident. And I think a lot of that had to do with Cal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fanny stayed home and had the baby for the Rev and his crazy wife who thought she was impregnated by a boy. Yes, 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 yes.
It
That's what I
probably
thought
did
too.
that come out in the next episode or whatever in
It
the
comes
series?
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cal, he said all the kids he sold all the kids for $500. Yep. Fanny didn't get to go to school after she became pregnant. Preacher's wife pretending to be pregnant to go to get Fanny's baby. Yes, I remember. Yes. And yes, everyone else in that family was totally creepy. When Kitty's mother
I
told
thought it I thought it
Cal,
was sad the fact that the father, he might have had a decent job to provide for the kids, but he went out and drank his money away. And then they had nothing. Came home with a
Yeah.
box of cereal one time and
mhm.
Heaven wasn't even allowed to eat it.
Oh
So,
God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do
Lillian said
remember it. Yeah.
when Kitty's mother told Cal to discipline Heaven, Cal slapped his belt on the counter and told her to scream. I remember that was wild. Christina, you had a question about where Kitty and Cal live. Did you
Yeah.
ask already?
No, I did
yeah.
not.
Okay.
Okay. So where did Kitty and Cal live?
Yeah. Mm. Cereal and then bacon. Yes.
Does anybody know that?
Hmm. Nikki says Atlanta.
But where in Atlanta? That's specific.
Yeah. Like the not the town, but is it the town?
Yes.
The
Like a
suburb.
What
subdivision.
is the
That's
town?
it.
The suburb.
Yeah, that's it. Anybody remember? It has a name. A name.
It does have a name.
So for being a real creepy movie, there's a lot to like in it. Well, I mean, I love the books, but they all did such, I mean, from the cinematography to the acting, it was good. It was
Yeah.
really good. Yeah. Nikki says she doesn't know because she was too busy looking at Cal. Good Lord. Dear Lord.
That wasn't we all.
No one knows. What was it, Christina?
It was Candlewick, Atlanta.
I love it. Candle.
Candlewick.
Is that a real place or is that made up?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Interesting. I'm going to ask
Anybody know?
Alexa, is there a Candlewick, Atlanta?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
She doesn't know either.
We don't know either. That's why we're asking you.
Oh, Kevin McGarry asked to join the When Calls the Heart on Hallmark page. My phone was vibrating and I just got that. Fake Kevin McGarry's at it
I
again.
can't tell you how many times we have a Chris McNally trying to join the Chris McNally fan group.
Can I give a big shout out to Julie Benz. She was she was fantastic as Kitty. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Yeah,
she was.
she was.
She
she
absolutely
did a
was.
very good job in the acting. Well, that's what I had said before. When you don't like somebody in
Hmm.
as the character, that means they're really working their butt off to really
Yeah,
do the
exactly.
acting and do a good job. And
Just like
that's what
Chris
she did.
did, just like the character did in Grease,
Grease.
Rise of the Pink
Yep.
Lady. I mean,
Yep.
he did an excellent job there to make us hate him, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like him.
Do you know what I found interesting was I like that actress. It was the first time she was in a part that had a part that I watched that she was creepy because I actually like her.
Yeah.
And I was so mad at her because she was just so, I don't know. I
Yeah.
think that how many times did I say the word creepy tonight? There's a piece of trivia for you. Yeah.
There
Um,
and later in the episode, in other episodes, there's several creepy people going on.
yes. Yes. I'm trying to see if she's in anything new. I'm looking her up right now. There's her VC Andrews stuff. She's got so much that she has been in. Such
Yeah.
a yeah, I mean,
Say
yeah,
no.
I don't see anything
Come here.
new that I can access. Wow. She really has been in a lot of stuff. Yep. Kitty was smart enough to know that cow was in love with heaven. She sure was.
And not in love with her. I don't think he ever was in love with her.
Mm-mm. No.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But I don't, I mean,
Okay.
do you think she was
Okay.
heartbroken by that?
Zane. Zane wants to say.
No,
Zane wants
I
to say
think
hi.
she
Hi,
just
Say
Zane.
hi,
reacted because
Zane.
she was on those pills and drinking
Say
alcohol with
hi.
it and stuff.
Say hi.
And she just reacted because she was whacking out on that stuff.
Yeah, and I think she was just happy to have someone there because she wanted to kind of be taken care of kind of thing. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Like
Yep.
at the house, at home, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Very weird but interesting movie. Cow Called Heaven Cinderella. Yeah. Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what she was.
Yes. So when we started up, they're saying Zane got big. So when we
Yes,
first
yes, he has.
when we
Yes.
first started the podcast, we were talking about how the next one that we have is going to be about 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1 ghost, right?
Hmm.
3 bedrooms, 2
Right.
baths, 1 ghost.
And
We haven't figured out when yet, though.
no,
No,
we
we
will.
have not, but it'll be in October.
This is cool. Annalise, yes, and Chris. Wow, there's a behind the scenes interview with all 3 leads out there somewhere where
Oh,
Julie praised both Annalise Basso and is it Basso and Chris. Cool. We'll have to
Basso.
Basso. That's it. Thank you.
so
That was cool with a basso.
I love the name Annalise. That's pretty.
It is.
We'll have to go find it. Maybe if we find it, we can post it. Or if anybody finds it, post it on the our Facebook page. That would be fun to see. Mm. Well, there's cheers. Cheers.
cheers.
Cheers. And we will be back.
Cheers.
We have a captive audience. We are doing our fundraiser and we're filling the coffers again for a scholarship. We were able to last time when I talked to Jen recently to set up this one. I wanted to make sure it was okay and the way we did it, if it was all right with them. And she said everything worked out well. And she said that actually it was with Chris at the time when she was responding to me. She and her husband, John, were with Chris because they're helping out with the filming of When Calls the Heart, which I thought was cool. I'm wondering if maybe they were filling in because Neil passed away, if they were doing some of Neil's things. But I thought that was really cool. And she was sitting in the cafe. She said as she was responding to me. So for what is it? A donation towards a scholarship. And they were able to help more than one actor. And I forgot what they said they used the other part of it for, something that had to do with whatever they needed to take care of because COVID, they were so quiet for so long with COVID. So I thought that was nice. They were most appreciative and very excited that we were doing this. And so was Chris. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. And he knows about it now then.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, he absolutely knows about it.
Oh yeah. And he was excited. So
yeah. So that's a good thing. So people already started to donate, which is so nice. Like we're ahead of the game here. We're not even into October yet. So I know more people donate and as we get closer. And I think are we ending the day of his birthday?
I think
the 9th, I think is what you said.
Yeah, the 9th.
All right, which is a good thing. And then of course Jen will tally it up for us again. Just the reminders, and you'll see some already there. When you put in, you could say, it's for Chris McNally's in honor of his birthday, or you're from the Chris McNally fan group, something like that, because that is how she knows.
Right. You do have to.
Yeah, she keeps a tally for us so we can.
I know somebody was saying that they couldn't find the spot where they have to put in a comment, but there, if you go down on the bottom, there is a place where you can comment, and you just put from Chris McNally fan group or CMFG, whatever, just so they know that it's from our group.
Before we go, Nikki said that Annalise was in the last Love Comes Softly series about the orphanage that was blamed for the mysterious deaths in the town. Oh, cool. Thank you. So if we got a fan, that would be so cool if she came on. I would love it. I did reach out. I reached out to her publicist, and I'll reach out to her manager, because even though we've done this already, if she wanted to pop on and chat about heaven and then tell us what's been going on in her life, since then, that would be great. That would be fun, right? To say hi and chat with her. All right, girls, do you have anything you want to say before we say goodnight?
Thank you for coming on.
Yes. Thanks for coming on and answering our questions and talking about
it and putting your own opinions out there about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Avis. I'm glad that you joined the chat. She says she enjoys the chats about Chris's work. Yep. Gosh, our year's coming up. I mean, we're going to have one for October, November, December. We've got 3 more.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to think of something different for next year that we're going to do.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
We'll have to think of something different. Yes. But this was fun.
Yes. I know what we should do next year. We should get Chris to come on once a month.
There you go. Now that's a great idea.
Yeah, right. That poor man's busy. He not doing it. I can't speak. I'm joking, but that would be fun, wouldn't it? Yes, we'll take it. All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.